Nights in the Forest has added a new chef kit, which I decided to try out. Join me as I build the best restaurant you've ever seen with new foods from my recipe book. Do you think the deer will enjoy my food, or will my business remain unsuccessful? Another day of 99 Nights in the Forest. Guys, today we're gonna be doing something absolutely crazy in the forest. You probably already know by the title. Yes, we are going to be building a restaurant, but there's a little bit of a twist this time. This time, I'm actually going to be using the new kit, the chef kit, which is going to provide me with this recipe book and the chef's station blueprint. Now, I'm not going to be placing that down just yet because I want to place it down in like a few seconds. However, the reason we are using the chef kit is because it actually provides us with a lot of stuff in regards to making a restaurant. Now, since I have this kit on and I'm using it, I actually added an extra perk which allows me to make the hearty stew. So we're gonna have different types of stews. We're gonna have anything in this recipe book, and we're gonna have this chef's station. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna place the chef station right here for now. We are going to move that a little bit later on. And then what I'm gonna do is look at our recipe book, and let's see what the recipe book entails. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Okay, so it looks like we have the option to make seafood chowder, pumpkin soup, steak dinner, barbecue ribs, carrot cake, and jar o' jelly. Oh my gosh, I have never been happier. This restaurant is going to go immaculately, and I'm telling you, this time, the deer is not going to attack me, all right? This time, the deer is going to sit down, grab a bite, and leave me a lovely tip. So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to start off by garnering myself some good old wood. Your campfire's almost out. Dude, I literally... this game loves to make me mad. Just starting off angry. I don't want to do that. Don't do that to me. What I'm going to start off by doing is upgrading this fire really quickly. Boop, boop. All right, the fire is now upgraded to level 3, and I'm actually going to play this a little bit differently. I'm going to start off by getting a ton of wood so I can upgrade this fire because I want to max it out so I'm able to access the whole map and be able to get more types of food. So let me get to it. Okay, so it is the night of day 1, and I know I don't have to hang out in the circle, but you want to know what's awesome about being the chef right off the bat? I don't have to get any food, dude. I can harvest a few. Look at that. Hearty stew already. I don't have to literally get any food. I mean, technically I do for the restaurant, but that defeats the purpose. I don't have to get food for myself because I could just make stew by harvesting stuff off the ground, which is absolutely great. So I'm going to take these 2 stews with me, and we're heading out. I'm not coming back for like 6 days, dude. It is time to lock in. I need to get a better sack. I need to get some food, and I need to get some wood. Okay, guys, first chest of the day. Give me a revolver. Oh, you know what? Cannot be mad about that. I couldn't even get my words out. I was so excited. Cannot be mad about that. Let me grab this piece of coal. I'm gonna head on back to the fire. Oh, okay. Hey. Let's not go that way. Let's just head on out this way. There we go. All right, I'm gonna head on back to the fire because I gotta keep it going. It's actually quite low. And then I'm gonna continue collecting my stuff. Our good friend, the pelt trader, is here. Give me that good sack, dude. Finally, bro. Dude, I hate having the small one because I'm telling you, I cannot hold anything in it. It's just absolutely appalling. One thing that I am a bit stressed about doing this video is I need to fish, like, a lot. And since I'm not the fishing kit, this is going to take me quite the amount of time. So, I will be doing fishing a lot behind the scenes because you guys do not want to sit here and watch me fish for hours straight. That's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. But I'm going to continue collecting items. I think I might start bothering the cultists if I can get a weapon soon enough. And then we can start making some interesting food at the base, which I'm really excited to do. Okay, guys, it is now the morning of day 4, and I'm going to start building the necessities. So I'm going to upgrade our crafting workbench, build a map, and build a sundial. Those are the 2 things you pretty much need all the time. Now what I'm going to do is place my map right here, and then grab my sundial and place that right next to the map. There we go. Perfect. Now I can see where I'm actually going. Now I can't give anything to the pelt trader, but that is a-okay. That's no problem at the moment. I did end up finding a rifle and revolver, so that's been very helpful in my travels. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to continue collecting things. I'm not going to get the kids just yet because, honestly, I think it makes things, like, harder. And I don't need them yet because they're going to be working at the restaurant, but they're not working just... I got to build it. I got to build it first. Okay, guys, I do think I have enough materials to finally max out the fire. Let's see. All right. the fire is now fully maxed out. Now, what I've actually been working on is collecting saplings for a tree farm. I ended up getting lucky and finding a giant sack. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place these over here. Put this in here. I'm going to make myself another stew. And what I've been working on is trying to get myself leveled up so I'm able to build the best restaurant of all time. So I've been constantly making myself stew because I don't want to have to bring home a bunch of animal meat just yet. I am bringing home every single cake that I find because obviously restaurants have dessert. That's like the favorite thing of all restaurants. So I'm going to continue working and I will keep you guys updated if anything happens. Again, I'm not going to collect any children just yet, because I don't want to increase my days too much. I kind of want to keep them going a little slower. Okay, guys, it is now day 10, and what I'm actually going to start doing is I'm looking for a strong axe. The best thing to mine wood with is a strong axe, so I'm hoping I find one fairly soon. I brought home a ton of food, and I've ended up making myself some steak dinners with some of the animal meat that I've garnered up over time. And honestly, this thing gives you so much food. Like, if my hunger's pretty much empty, I get it all the way full again because of the steak dinner. So I highly recommend using the chef kit. But what I'm doing right now is I actually got to focus up a little bit because there's bears everywhere. But I'm trying to get a strong axe. I believe, honestly, I think this building will give me one. I think this building right here is going to give me one. It's going to give me exactly what I want. I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking for a little. So let's go in here and see. Let's open up. Oh, a giant sack. Okay, I guess the chest just despawned or something. So a giant sack is waiting in there, but I already have one. Let me head on over here. I don't think there's any animals nearby. Let's see if I get one from here. Defense blueprint. That would have been good for my other video. I actually ended up getting a lot in the other video, so I'm not too mad about it. But looks like I did not get a strong axe from there, so I'm going to continue looking around for some because we can't really start building the restaurant until we have walls. And the furniture trader has come by quite a few times, but I'm not looking to build the walls out of anything from him. I want to make sure the restaurant looks good. All right, I'm going to upgrade my crafting workbench, and then I'm going to build myself a lightning rod because unfortunately it is storming and I'm getting struck. So let me just put this right over here. There we go. I should stop getting struck now. And now that we have our lightning rod down, it's actually time to take a wee gander at what we want to put in the restaurant. So obviously we are going to be putting the crock pot in the restaurant, which is something that I need to start making fairly soon. And then I think, we'll just need the freezer and the farm plot. So I'm going to try and save up for those as well as walls. But other than that, I'm going to head on out and get some more stuff really quickly. And then hopefully we can start making those walls pretty soon. Okay, guys, it's turning nighttime and we have finally achieved the strong axe. It is time to get to building. I am so excited. I am so excited. Oh, I'm so dead. I am so dead. All right, awesome. Awesome. Having the owl on me while running back from this far, not ideal. Not ideal at all. Okay, I think I should be fine to make it back tonight. He is a bit faster than the deer, which I do not like. I don't like it at all. Ow, bro. Okay, I should be all good, though. I have a med kit. So I'm going to make it back home. And then I'm going to start mining some wood for the walls. And I'm going to start my tree farm because I have yet to start that. All right, we're safe. Okay, so we now have a decent amount of coins to actually go on over to the furniture trader. So I'm actually going to head on over to that guy real quickly and start buying some stuff because we might as well spend our coins now rather than spill them. Exactly. So we're going to head on over to the furniture trader if I can find out where this person is. And we're going to start buying some stuff. All right, so we've made it over to the guy. I'm going to see what he is selling. I'm going to buy multiple of these. So I'm going to buy like 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to buy 10 of those. Then what I'm going to do is obviously buy some tables. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 70 coins left. I need to spend them. The outside has to look good. So hedge, curved, hedge. I want to do, these stump tables. Hold on, 2 of those. Chairs, obviously. Okay, we spent all of our coins. I'm going to have to garner myself up some more coins, so I think I'm actually just going to eat up and start getting some coins over here. Okay, we are back up to 50 coins. So hold on, I gotta get to the furniture trader before he disappears. Please leave me alone. I hope these animals leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Okay, it's time to trade with this guy. Hopefully this wolf does not bother me. I gotta get more stuff. I need more chairs. I'm gonna buy 2 more. I wanna make it a certain, no! Okay, it's fine. No worries. We got most of the stuff that we needed. It's time to fight for our life. Okay, guys, we found our first OP chest. I'm really hoping for the tactical shotgun. I just love that gun so much. Please. What did I get? Chainsaw? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I'm not, no words. So excited. I could not be happier. I'm so glad we got to open this together, guys. This was absolutely glorious for me. Look how great it is. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. I don't have to do anything. I can just sit here and chop trees. I mean, dude, this is amazing, bro. I am so happy that I got the chainsaw. This is amazing. Dude, I'm gonna build this massive. I'm going to build this restaurant massive. It's gonna be as big as any of Gordon Ramsay's restaurants, both in people size and in width size. You just wait, guys. This is gonna be magnificent. Okay, guys, it is now day 19, and there's one more thing we need to do before we set everything up. So what I want to do is I actually want to go over here and get the hammer, because as you guys know, I am the chef kit, so I am unable to actually get anything in regards to moving furniture. So I'm just gonna kill all these cultists. I'm gonna get the hammer, and it's time to start placing the walls of our restaurant. Okay, guys, it is now time to start building our restaurant. So what I'm actually gonna start off with is a few torches, because I do want it to be a little bit larger. So I am going to start off with 2 torches, and I will place those first. Now, these torches are going to be moved, but I am going to place them here for now because I want to make sure the circle is expanded as much as it possibly can be. There we go. Do I want it to be larger? I do. I want the dining room to be just a little bit larger for the restaurant. Since we have the chainsaw, it really doesn't matter. Wood is quite easy to get. So I'm going to place this torch right next to that one. I know it's a little off. I promise you these torches will be moved. They will be moved. Nice. We're taking up a lot of area here. I like it a lot. Okay, so far, everything is looking so good. Now what I'm gonna start doing is I'm actually gonna start building some walls for our restaurant, and I'm going to make it in a square formation. So let's start off with the entrance of the restaurant. Now I'm gonna do snap to grid because I wanna make sure this is nice and perfect. So let's see. So what I wanna do is oh, the cultist. Okay, bear with me. We're gonna place the walls in a little bit. I forgot these dudes were attacking me tonight. What a waste of my time. Okay, now that they're dead, I can actually start doing what I got to do. So let me see. I lost where I was lined up at. Okay, so I want to go to this one, and I want to place a wall here. And then what I want to do is go over to this one and place a wall here. Boom. All right. Both of those looking real good. And that is going to be the entrance of our restaurant. I think I want to make it just a little bit longer, though. So bear with me as I try to do this without messing it up. There we go. And boom. All right, so that's going to be the entrance of our restaurant. Now, obviously, you guys know how the shaping goes. We are going to make it a beautiful, perfect square. So I'm just going to get all these walls ready, and I'm going to keep them snapped to the grid, because having it snapped to the grid is honestly making everything look real good. So I'm going to keep it all snapped, and I'm just going to start building all of the walls. So far, so great. We currently have half of the restaurant built, but I do need more wood to build the other half of the restaurant. So I will have to get more wood tomorrow. But you guys are probably wondering, oh my gosh, what is this? Why is there a hole in the wall? This is my grand plan. I'm not going to tell you guys what the grand plan is just yet, but this is my grand plan. Just know that you're going to see it and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, Mia, you're the smartest person in the world. And I know. Just bear with me. We're getting it done. I had to stop everything I was doing. I had to stop because guess who's in town? It's our best friend, ye old furniture trader. I'm headed my way there right now. I gotta make sure I get something good from them because this restaurant has gotta look immaculate. The walls are looking great. You probably can't see it from here, but guys, take my word for it. I would not lead you astray. All right, what are you selling for me today? Obviously, 2 of the fairy lights. Whoa, what's down here? What is that? Plates? They knew. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got the plates. We ended up getting the log tables, but we did not get any log stools. So let me buy some log stools. Let me buy 4 wooden nightstands. You'll see why later on. Let me get some shrubs, some good old shrubbery. And what else? What else do I want, guys? What else do I want to get for the surface turf? I'm gonna get some log benches. Log benches, you can't go wrong with it. You always can go right. I think everything else is looking pretty mid-beans to entertainment. Gazebo, we're locked. Okay, out of my way, furniture trader. I will see you in a few days, sir. It is time to get this restaurant started and ready. People are starving. It's been 24 days and nobody else got food but me. We are now placing the last and final wall. It is time to place it down. How do I want to place this? Because the walls don't exactly line up because I decided to make that entrance over there. Oh, you know what? what? This is gonna be the kitchen anyways, so nobody's really going to notice if I do this with the wall. Yeah, it's just gonna be the kitchen area anyway. But it is now time to start decorating our restaurant. So what I'm gonna do is I'm obviously gonna start off with the entrance because the entrance is probably my favorite part to make of all time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here and I'm going to grab my fairy lights arch blueprint. And then I'm going to go back all the way over here. I'm going to click control and I'm going to try to line my... Oh, I can't do control. Actually, okay. Let's turn off snap to grid. And we're going to try to line this up with the middle here. Now, what I actually need in order to do that, I know I have to do another thing, is I actually have to go over here and I have to make myself a compass. I have to make sure that I am facing directly north because I don't want it to be off. Okay. Now that I have my compass placed, I just have to make sure I'm facing south perfectly and making sure this is in the middle. And I am facing south, right? That is south. Pretty south. Boom. That's going to go there. And then I'm going to move forward. I'm going to make sure I stay in line with that. And there we go. All right, we now have our entrance to the restaurant right here. Obviously, I'm going to make it look a little bit better, but for now, that's going to have to do. Now what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to start grabbing some tables because I do want to start with the dining area pretty early on so I know what I need for everything else. So I'm going to start with the round wooden tables and the wooden chairs blueprint. I think I'm going to make the dining room on both sides. I think I'm going to make this one the fancy rich area and this one the normal area. So I'm going to start off with placing a few tables over here. We'll do a table right there, a table right here, and we'll do a table right here. These are the 3 tables I am going to start off with. And that reason being is because I want to make sure I leave enough room for our wooden nightstands. You're probably wondering what we are going to use the wooden nightstands for, and let me show you. Your interest intrigues me. I am going to show you what I'm going to do right now. So as you guys can see, I am perfectly lining myself up with this entrance. I'm zooming out to make sure I'm not too far from the entrance, but I'm just far enough to fit a few rugs. I do not have rugs yet. I'm going to be placing a wooden nightstand right here. Then I'm going to do snap to grid. And I'm hoping that I line this up. Ooh, okay. If I snap it to grid, it doesn't line up. So I'm going to actually pick up this nightstand because we don't need it to be perfectly in the middle. Okay, now we are ready. I'm going to place one right here. And I'm going to place one right here. Now, you're probably wondering why on earth I'm placing nightstands in a restaurant. It's the host stand. You come up here and you order some food and they're like, hey, you can't come in. We do not know you. Or, oh yeah, of course, you have a reservation. So just bear with me, guys. I'm working harder, not smarter here, all right? And I'm just going to put a little chair there for now. I am going to remove this chair and replace it with a different chair, but for now, that's going to be the chair that sits there. And then I realized I also want to replace all these tables, so I'm going to do that. And in the meantime, yeah, that's probably about it. Okay, guys, new plan. I want to make a booth, so I'm making a booth. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to line myself up right over here, and I'm going to place a table right here, and then I'm going to line this table up with that table. I know, it's looking a little wonky, but bear with me. And this is going to be our booth. Do I put the chair here? Is this good? This is perfect. This is perfect. So this is going to be the booth. And then what I'm going to do on the other side is what other restaurants do. And I'm just going to put single chairs on the other side. So one right here, like this, and like that. Perfect. All right. And then we have chairs on this side and a booth on that side. Now, obviously, it doesn't really look too much like a booth because it's really not that long. But I'm going to make it a little bit longer. So what I'm actually going to do is place down 2 more wooden tables lined up together with these. There we go. And then we're going to make the little booth side. Boom. And then we are going to add the single chairs on the other side. And boom. Perfect. All right. Everything is looking absolutely immaculately on this side of the restaurant, but we are not done just yet. No, no, no. What we need to do now is we actually need to separate this half of the restaurant so people don't just walk in and pretend like they can seat themselves, because you can't. This ain't that type of restaurant. So I'm going to grab my trayless blueprint, if I can speak. A little difficult, but that's all right. And then I'm going to start cutting off this side of the restaurant. So I'm going to do this and this. I'm going to leave open right here. This and this. All right, perfect. So you can't go through here because you cannot seat yourself. You have to go to the host stand first, and then they will lead you into the restaurant. So far, so beautiful. Anyways, now what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to start setting up my round wooden tables, which I'm going to be honest, I don't know where I'm going to place these. So I'm going to place these off camera because I want to make sure it looks... I don't want this to look buns. Like, I'm actually working my little heart out right now. Hear ye, hear ye. The furniture trader is back. Okay, I'm running over to him right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, do I have food on me? I don't have food on me. I'm gonna die if I run over to him. Let me grab some food really quickly. I don't want to end up dying on my way there due to lack of food. Now we head over to the furniture trader. And it looks like we're having some unwanted guests tonight. I love it. I've never been happier in my life, guys. You have no idea why. You're looking at my screen and you're like, Mia, what are you so happy about? Look at this. Candles. Boom. Dude, everything is going immaculately. Oh my gosh, I'm buying all of these. Lanterns? You kidding me, right? Cloth frame? Gimme, gimme. Oh my gosh, dude, everything is it's gonna look so beautiful. It's gonna look so beautiful. I'm buying 2 of these. How much? Oh, I'm running low on money though. I gotta be careful because I need to get more coins. So I probably will spend the next few days doing that, but I am gonna buy this icy throne because that's gonna be the host stand chair. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy, I don't know, guys. I'm a little stressed out. I wanted to buy these tables. Do I buy the tables? I don't have much money. I'm gonna buy 2, and then I'm gonna buy 2 of these. Okay, there goes all my money. I'm gonna have to start fighting more cultists in order to garner some more cash. But for now, we just got some crazy stuff, guys. We just got some crazy stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with the candles because I'm actually very excited for them. Where is my candle blueprint? Okay, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me go. I'll go in the middle of the table right here. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I am so happy. Okay, guys, I'm gonna keep decorating. I'm happy. Okay, now that I've finally gotten everything in order, it is now time to start finishing off the inside. Now, I actually want to try something a little different. I know, a little risky with the booth seats. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna grab my hammer and I'm gonna pick up both of these chairs if I can. I'm gonna zoom in to try and come on. Okay, there we go. There's one. Actually, and I'm just gonna pick up one now because I don't wanna place it down and it looks ugly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually place these clownfish chairs that I actually just picked up. No, it won't be big enough. Because I only bought 4. Okay, we're gonna stick with the bench for now. If I can end up getting more of these chairs, I actually might do these chairs. But we're gonna stick with just the bench for now because I feel like the bench, it looks pretty good as is, but I just wanted to test it out. But now what we're gonna start doing is I gotta place down some chairs. I bought some chairs. There we go. Bought chairs for the tables over here, and I want to make sure I have chairs around all of them. I'm gonna do 2 chairs per table for now. Okay, we'll do that. Then here we'll put a chair here. Ooh, that's a little far. Chair here and a chair here. There we go. I gotta pick up that other chair. And then we'll go over to these 2 tables and we'll place both of the chairs down. I think I have to place them at this angle if I want them to be close enough to the table, which is fine by me. I don't really mind too much. And boom! All right, we now have tables and chairs in our dining area, but we do kind of need a segue to our outdoor area. That's right, I'm gonna be building an outdoor area. I didn't want to tell anyone yet because I didn't want you guys to already know what it was going to be. That's why I bought the red brick tables, if I can find those. I also bought other things for the outdoors, but let's start on our outdoor dining. We are going to be making some outdoor dining. It's going to look absolutely sick. I'm gonna place a table right here, and I'm gonna place a table right here. Let's make them a little bit further apart. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my lovely benches. I'm gonna place a bench here. Yeah, I have 1 left. Okay, good to know. I think I ran out of benches that I could buy. So I'm just gonna have these benches by these tables for now. But what I wanted to show you was our lanterns. I did buy these. Wait, you can't place them on these tables? Wait, really? Okay, that's good to know because in here, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, you can place them on these tables. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place our lanterns down on these tables in here like that. Looking so good. This is the dining area. And what I'm actually going to do is the trader here today, he is not, is I'm going to keep decorating this area. So that's going to be the dining area and that's going to be the outdoor area. I have a few more items for the outdoor area that I do want to place down, such as the plant lantern, the stump tables, and the stump chairs. Also, I think that's where I'm going to put the entertainment at. I feel like having the entertainment out here is actually going to be super sick. So I'm going to have the entertainment, like this, like sideways like this. Okay, I just got to figure out how to place it down side like that. Perfect. It covers up the rock so you can't even see it. This is where the entertainment's going to be. I have a plan for the entertainment, so bear with me on that one. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fit these log tables over here. These are going to be the other tables that are just, eating out here and chilling and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this one right here and this one here. Perfect. And then we're going to get our log stools. I have 4 of these, so I should be able to place them in an efficient manner. All right. And these are going to be the outdoor seating areas for eating. I love it. It looks so good. And also, I did buy a plant lantern. I feel like a plant lantern would be super beautiful out here, so I'm just going to place this one out here. I'm just going to place it right here for now. And then maybe I'll place one right by the stage. Ooh, at an angle. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. And I'm going to see what other decorations I have, but so far the restaurant is coming together nicely, but there is a lot of open area. Again, it will be dealt with. Bear with me. Things are going immaculately for me, guys. I just finished the cultist area because I needed more coins, and I just got the tactical shotgun, and as you guys know, it is the best gun in the game by far. So I'm going to move this up to the first slot on my inventory. I know it's going to be turning nighttime in about 40 seconds, and I did get a ton of coins, so I will be able to buy a bunch more stuff. All right, it is time to leave the stronghold, and it is time to head on back home because I do believe the deer is hungry tonight, and I don't want any problems. Guys, I just got cups. I literally just got cups. I am so excited, dude. Okay, so I bought 4 of the cups. I'm trying to line it up because I want it to look like good on the table. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to place the cups yet. The reason I'm not going to place the cups is because I want to be able to place the food on the table, and I do not have all of the food ready. This is the kitchen area. So far, I've been working on it extremely hard. Then what I've decided to do is I'm going to have another booth right here. But what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to make this the walk-in area. This is the waiting area where you have to wait to be seated. So hopefully I'll be able to get all of this done in an efficient amount of time. But I've honestly just been working hard behind the scenes. I got the tacky chainsaw. I'm just waiting for my wood to be done over there, which it looks like it is. So I'm going to go chop that down and start working on some things for the restaurant. Okay, guys, unfortunately, I wasted 2 days away because there was a spider on my wall, dude. Dude, absolutely, what was I supposed to do? Like I couldn't do anything in regards to the restaurant because there was a spider on my wall. Anyways, we're gonna get back to doing what we were doing. So what I was actually gonna work on now is I wanted to work on the outside of the restaurant because I still need a few things from the furniture trader for the inside, but I did buy some hedges for the outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my curved hedges, and I'm also going to grab my normal hedges. And we're going to head to the front of the restaurant because I want it to look good. I want people to look at this restaurant and go, wow, that is bougie and probably cost a lot of money. So actually, I'm going to do this and this. And then I want to see, can I curve if I rotate it? Actually, hold on. That might cook. Hold on, that might cook. I'm going to put this in the middle right here. All right, it looks like they're the same. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to have these, if I can line myself upright, like this. And then I'll go over here and place this one like that. Okay, I think those are looking good so far. Those are all our hedges in the front of the area. I'm going to see if I have any other decorations for the front of the restaurant, and then I will get back to you. Okay, guys, I've done about all I could do for this restaurant. I'm going to show you a tour in a second, but we now currently have a bunch of food made in the kitchen. We have stew, steak dinner, pumpkin soup, sea chowder, and carrot cake. The only thing I was unable to make was the jar of jelly and the barbecue ribs, only because I'm just gonna have to go all the way over there. I've been on here for 6 hours. I've done what I could. But I'm gonna show you guys a little tour of the restaurant because I worked really hard on it and I really hope you guys enjoy it. So, once you get into the beginning, you see that we have the nice little areas leading to the entrance of the restaurant. Once you enter the restaurant, you're going to head to the host stand. A host will be sitting here and they'll say, "Hi, welcome to the restaurant. What do you want to do?" But you can't do anything yet because there's a sign that says, "Please wait to be seated." You must please wait to be seated. You cannot sit on your own. So while you're waiting, you're sitting over here in the waiting room that I built. I know, very fancy. I added a little flower pot here. I also got this really sick mushroom sofa, which I thought was so cool. And I did the clownfish couch right here as well. I know it's a little glitchy right there, but just ignore that. Then, once you get seated, you can go over here to the dining room. You can either sit on the booth side or the side with just the chairs. There's also 2-person seating everywhere right here if you want to sit here. Or you can go over to this side of the dining room. This is the more chill area. It's kind of the more common area. There's another booth, and there's also a chair and table right here. Back Back here is employees only. This is the kitchen area, obviously where all the food is. So if you're bringing out some food for somebody, you can just head on over here to one of the tables and say, here is your food right here. There you go, steak dinner for you. If you want to sit outside in the restaurant, we have the entertainment. There you go. There's the entertainment area. And then over here is the food eating area, which unfortunately I can't put anything on the tables but food. So that's a little unfortunate. But this is the outdoor seating area. Dude, I worked so hard on this restaurant. I think it looks pretty good, if I'm being honest. I think it looks pretty snazzy. But if you guys like this restaurant, don't forget to comment down below and tell me what you liked about it or what you didn't like about it and what I should have added. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I really hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!